We learn from what we do, and we learn from how we do. Y'all, this is Sister Rita, and I'm just trying to. I seen something on Facebook today that really made me sad, and I won't talk about it, but I just see how we, as people, females and males, we stay in relationships where we should not be. We deal with things that we should say no to. We don't sit back and witness what we're going through. If I sit back and witness for the last 6 weeks what I've been going through with my foot, I would say about myself, the initial surgery scared the mess out of me. I'm with my foot because it was a fusion. And the fusion hurt so bad, it hurt worse than anything that I ever went through. I'm a witness to that. I took some Oxycontin, and every 6 hours I wanted that Oxycontin. I'm a witness to that I can get addicted to some things. So I'm a witness to that. I can get addicted to some things that I'm not trying to get used to, okay? I witnessed to the fact that I didn't really know how to maneuver in a wheelchair with one leg. I had to train, and somebody had to witness that I could do it before I got released out of rehab. So as we walk in life and go through it, there are people that's witnessing things that we are doing. They are recording it, remembering it, and witnessing to it. And when you talk about it, or they come to you and say, you remember when, they are witness to what happened. But their perception of it may not be the same as yours. Their perception of it, what happened, may not be the same as yours. So we supposed to go out as believers of Christ and witness to everybody about the gospel of Jesus. That's something we're supposed to do as individuals, because that is the command that he left for us. And to love our neighbors like we love ourselves. But if we don't love ourselves, how can we love somebody else? Are you a witness that you love you? Because if you love you, whatever go wrong, like my foot, the man been telling me five times I turned the surgery down. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have surgery on my foot. But then I'm walking on the inside of my foot. So I have to have this surgery. When I could have had it earlier, and my health, when it went on the left side and the right side, I wouldn't have messed my gait up, and I would have been not crippled. That's what they tell me. Now that they found out what my condition was and what the problem was. I'm a living witness to that. Now, I have to love Sister Rita before I can love anything or anybody else. We love our kids unconditionally. Some people love their materials unconditionally. They change their house out. They buy brand new cars. I'm a witness to some of that people do. But what about you? If you are in a relationship, people are witnessing to the fact that you do something. Y'all make a good couple. Y'all never argue. Y'all never have problems. Or they are witness to saying this relationship is very toxic. Hey, Steph. They are witnessing that the relationship is a toxic relationship. And when they witness that it's a toxic relationship, okay, then they witness other relationships, that's good. And they don't ever have no problem. They have peace in their home. They do great. They doing great things. That's good. But if they witnessing the opposite, what do? Do they tell you as a friend? No, they listen to your woes. My such and such, my mate don't do this. My mate don't do that. They don't have emotions. They don't love me, this and that. But you've been in this relationship. You've been in this one relationship 20 years. So my thoughts of what I thought about, since I've been here for 20 years with this one person, I am going to be a witness to accept this person for who they are. I have to accept this person for who they are. Hey, Barbara, how you doing, Barbara Ann? It is so wonderful to see you guys. I have to accept this person. Like, I'm married to a man for 20 years. And this man, I'm going to use myself as an example, have cheated on me, lied on me, did things to me, and I always forgive him unconditionally. I love him. But do I love Rita? Because if I loved Rita, okay, going through all of this toxic relationship and everything, your health is going down and down and down. And if you love you, make sure you're checking yourself out health-wise, mental-wise. Don't be in a toxic relationship. Love you too. Don't be in a toxic relationship in love and forget about you. Don't get brainwashed in the relationship. Look at the relationship for what it is. If it's love, that's the reason why you're there, and you know you're supposed to be there because of love, stay there. Work on you to make the relationship work better. Don't try to change him or her or them because of you. Work on you to make the relationships better. Be a witness for your own life. Take accountability of who I am. Am I the one that's causing all the toxic things that are happening to me? Am I the one that's causing this relationship to be where it is? Make a line. I did Rita versus whoever over here. And who talk too much? Rita. Who blame people stuff? Rita. How do arguments start? Rita. In your relationship, take accountability of what you're doing in your relationships. Be a witness to you. Say, I am a witness to me. What do I do? Start from your head to your toes. Me, I neglected my health. It can wait. I got to go get this. I got to get that. I got to get this. Caused me to walk on the inside of my foot and then have to have a surgery where they break bones to pull bones back together. That I say I love Rita, but I made Rita suffer. Rita ain't going to be well for 1 to 6 months. So while I was in the rehab, I had enough time to read the Word of God, reflect on me and not nobody else, and determine that I don't love myself enough to take care of myself in order to be better, to be a witness to somebody else. So y'all, we have to take accountability for ourselves. Is anybody on here understanding what I'm saying? We got to take accountability in order to know where to go. If I tell a man, hey, mister, I'm with a man, and I say, I don't like that. You need to cook this. You need to do that. You need to do that. Won't you pick up that? Pick up this. They not you. You are you. You know how you want things. Don't lay that over there. I want that right there. You know where you want it. They might not clicking where yours is. That's why I had to learn this time that the communicator is not receptive to what the communicator is saying. They see something totally different. Y'all eat this meat. I waited. And I waited. And I'm like, Lord, I'm in this rehab. I don't have nobody to witness to. These people, they won't talk to me. The residents wouldn't talk to me because I was black. And the nurses and stuff, they didn't have time because they had a shortage of staff. And I was like, well, that's my whole existence, is to witness to people about Jesus Christ. And to talk to them and tell them and, and meet the needs of where people are at. God showed me they was meeting my physical need. The need to be trained in the wheelchair. to need to learn how to get around, learn how to cook, learn how to wash, learn how to do all things in the wheelchair. Hello, how you doing today? Good to see you. I'm telling you, be a witness, y'all. But be a witness for you. Love you. We got to do some self-love. Hey, Ruby, how are you? How you doing? We got to show some self-love, y'all. My daughter said, Mama, what wig did you bring? I don't like that wig you wearing. It's getting too big for your head. And so she bought this wig up there, and I was like, okay, I'm fine with whatever going on because I don't care right now because I'm thinking more about my feet. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you're good. We're talking about a witness. And we're talking about witnesses to ourselves, observing our lives, making sure our health is good, our mental status is good. We're making sure of all of that, our physicalness is good. Because we done took care of a lot of people in our lives. If anybody like me, you took care of your husband, your children, you took care of your members at church, you just running around until God gives you a rest. That's when you take a rest. You're having a surgery, something happened to you, you ran out of breath, you got to do this, you got to have that test, this, that, you're going to sit down. This time I shocked myself. I have been sitting for 6 weeks since that surgery because the thought of my foot being operated on was a tragedy to me. And people know me, they know I won't sit. I just get up and go. But dealing with casts on your leg and not being able to walk, a big deal, y'all. God gave me time to talk to me. I am a witness to Rita. And Rita have to witness to herself. What do I love about Rita? I love Rita's personality. I love the way she loved the Lord. I love this. I love that. I love this. I love that. Hey, sister. Hey, sister. I know who I'm talking to, but hey, baby girl. How you doing, sister? Sister Juanita's sister. Yeah, Belinda. Guys, my baby girl. Hey, girl, how you doing? We talking about witnessing to ourselves, baby. We talking about observance of ourselves and taking care of ourselves, our mental, our health, and our physical, because nobody else is going to do it for you. I feel like when I came home in the wheelchair, everybody was going to be flocking over here to help me and doing all this stuff like that. No. I'm over here doing everything over here by myself. It's okay, though, because I love Rita, and I want Rita to get better. I want Rita to be good. I want Rita to feel good. I want Rita to be happy. I had to look at Rita. What is making you sad? What is making you mad? What is doing things in your life that you don't like? What are you doing that you don't like and you need to take it out of your life? See, God said we have seasons. He pluck it. You can pluck it up, bury it, die. It's a season for everything. And the season that I'm in right now is the new creature that God has created. And we change so many times as creatures, y'all, of God. And then one day you look in the mirror, you don't know who you are. But you tell everybody who you was back in the day, what you did and all. That doesn't matter. Stop. Stop right now. Get a pen and a paper and be a witness for yourself. Write down who you are. Write down if you're happy. Write down what makes you happy. Write down where do you start. Write down what are you doing to get where you need to be. See, at the first of the year when I was walking at the stadium, I love to walk up there, so I can't wait to get back to walking. I was walking at the stadium and we used to talk. And I used to talk about the different things that go on. But I missed that fresh air. I missed that walk. I missed that. I found out that Rita likes that walk. And I miss it. I found out that I really don't like cheesecake. I like to taste it and then put it up. And then it'll sit in my refrigerator until I throw it in the trash. Waste. I found out that Rita do waste stuff. Because if it's something that I can't eat and I don't want to eat it, it's going to sit. And we shouldn't be wasteful. Anybody don't hear wasteful? Don't know they're wasteful with food or anything else, clothes, shoes. I had so many clothes that I could not put them all in every closet in my house. And then I would put them in bags, and then I would say, okay, well, I'm gonna give these away to the homeless. And I would give 20 bags to the homeless, and then I would come home and go through some bags. Oh, I'm gonna wear that. I'm gonna get this. I'm never gonna wear that. I keep saying it to myself, I'm gonna wear it, but I'm not. I had every pair of shoes you can name. But for the last 4 years, I could not wear shoes. So Rita cannot wear shoes. Hey, Sister Monica, how are you, baby? Cannot wear shoes. Miss Sister Rita cannot wear shoes, heels, flats, or anything. I have to wear shoes with mission, and I have to order them from a special place. So I know that about Sister Rita. Sister Rita loved glasses, and she loved to change her glasses out more than anything. That's what I like. So sit down and witness. Be a witness, y'all. Sit down and be a witness for yourself. Look at you and say, who am I? Hey, Nora, how are you doing? Look at yourself and say, okay, I'm going to do this here. Sister Rita, I'm going to do what you said. Get a pen and be a witness. Because you say you a witness to your life, you know you will have a testimony, but are you a witness to what you went through and how you went through it and how you came through it and how God brought you through it and how you doing now? Where are you right now? Hey, Pam, how are you doing? Y'all like this video? Share it. Comment on it, everything. Because I am a witness to the different things that I just got on Facebook in 2021 in September. But I witnessed a whole lot of stuff that's going on Facebook. And I was like, this is a whole nother world here. God bless you. God bless you, Nora. Thank you for so much for coming on. I appreciate y'all. But I asked y'all, as friends, as family, as believers, please. Hey, Tony, how are you? Good to see you. Today we're talking about being a witness of ourselves. Love ourselves. Sit down and write up, what do you witness about you? Can you sit down and write the things that you witness about you and be truthful about it? Sometimes I fly off the handle, and I had to start looking at that. I went to this place this morning because my dashboard is not working. It keep going on and off. So I drove up. The man snatched the door open. Someone, what do you need? And I was like, oh, he in a bad mood already. Oh, my God. What's the problem, buddy? So anyway, I said, my dashboard keep going on and off. Well, that's $141 for diagnostic. That's going to be 2 or 3 hours, blah, 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 blah. And I tried to talk to him. He said, yeah, I don't need no lecture from you. Do you want your car fixed or not? Or do you want me to work on your car now? I said, sir, are you having a bad day? Ma'am, I'm just going to give you to somebody else. So I end up working with a brand new person at Toyota that just came because my person that I work with, my service person, she left. But I learned this today too, that years ago when somebody talked to me like that, it would have been still going on right now, like 3 or 4 hours later. But I've learned that God has really brought the new creature out. I have some flaws, y'all. But I wrote down the things that I like about me within. I wrote down the things that I asked God to work on with me. At the first of the year, you made a New Year's resolution. You did a vision board. And you did a supplemental. You said what you wanted to do for the year. This is January, February, March, and here's April. What part of that have you accomplished? Sit down and be a witness to you. We have husbands. Don't get lost and lose yourself in your husband. Keep your life alive. Keep you alive. Be in the relationship. Don't disappear out of the relationship. Open up the communication. The problem with the United States of America and everybody in it, communication rule the nation. And we need to be a witness to ourselves. Because if we don't witness to ourselves, observe ourselves, and find out how we feel, then we may not love ourselves. How are we going to love others? It's a superficial love. You're just doing it to be doing it. But when a person loves themselves, that love is going to rain on the outside. It's going to rain on everybody, y'all. It's not bad to love somebody. You're supposed to love everybody. Hey, Audrey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? God bless y'all. Y'all, I had the chicken from Kentucky. And my mama used to call this man the big head man. Bring me some big head man. So I went and got some big head man in the honor of my mother when Mother's Day come up next month on the 8th, Mother's Day. But today, I'm observing Rita. I'm looking at Rita to see what Rita has to offer and see what Rita doing for herself. How do Rita love herself? Mentally, physically, emotionally, and health-wise. Ladies, take care of yourself. Get your checkups. Get your mammograms. Get everything that you need to get. I don't care what the mammograms say. I don't care if you do God or not. And if you do, God can save you from all of that. Get your mammograms. Get your feet checked. Ladies, get your feet checked. That's one thing that I didn't do. Well, I wait till I got 55 to start getting my feet checked by a podiatrist just to see if they was okay. And guess what? They were jacked up. The bones had moved away from one another. They had to go in there, break the bones, and put them back together. I knew my feet hurt. I knew I had a big knot on my foot, but I didn't think about that. So observe yourself. You know, when people say, you need to take, okay, everybody be getting naked, they looking at all your scars, where you at, this and that, and that. Do your mind. Where am I mentally? Do I love myself mentally? Am I brainwashed about anything? Am I clear? Do I understand? Am I with God? Am I doing what I need to do as an individual? I'm going to witness to myself about my mental. I'm going to witness to myself to see if I hear, if my teeth is good, if my eyes are good. Get them checked. Get your body checked. Your breast, your urine, your butt, your foot, your leg, your thighs. Get it checked. You can have blood clots. You don't know what's going on in your body. Get your physical. Get your pep. Even older women, they don't get peps no more. Get your peps and get it checked out. Make sure you okay. Although you can't have kids no more, you still need to get her checked. Love yourself. Be a witness to you. I'm being a witness to Sister Rita. And I found out a lot about myself in the last 6 weeks. And I found out that, hey, I'm going to start loving that girl because she is the one. And I can love everybody else. I love each and every one of y'all, and God do too, y'all. But make sure, check yourself. I'm a witness. I am a living testimony. And don't have a test with that testimony and you haven't checked yourself out to see if you have any wounds from those tests. Are you still harboring some of that stuff? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It won't hurt. It's going to be okay. Every day is sweeter with Jesus, y'all. But anyway, y'all, I got to go because I'm going to keep on eating the big head man, and it's real rude to keep eating and have your mouth full and talk. But the mashed potatoes, I was craving for them. Good. All the stuff that I didn't have for 6 weeks, I'm going to get it one day at a time until my craving is gone. Now, I learned that Sister Rita don't like certain things, but Sister Rita love crawfish. And if you ever invite me to your house, have some crawfish at crawfish season, I will sit there and I will sub with you, and we'll have a real good time. Because I have to have me some crawfish like 2 or 3 times a week. It's okay. It's okay. But I also like Kentucky sometimes with the mashed potatoes. So that's what I got today, y'all. But I love you all. God loves you all. And I can see that we are witnessing to ourselves and we are witnessing to one another. And basically, we are witnessing about Jesus Christ. God bless you. Y'all, this has been Sister Rita coming to you again. Have a good day, y'all. Love y'all. Have a good day.